Welcome everyone to Vested Interests. This is Shane. I am Shane. And before we get into the video, I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone who's taken the time to watch, comment, and like the videos, and a special thank you to those who subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. For those of you who may be stopping by for the first time on this channel, well, it's not rocket science. In my opinion, the best way to do anything, keep it as simple as possible. So it really boils down to consistently investing, buying dividend growth stocks in growing companies with positive cash flow, that covers a dividend, companies with a high return on their invested capital. We want to look at free cash flow to make sure that it definitely covers that dividend and that there is room to grow. I do cover my portfolio. My portfolio updates every Sunday, so that's what this video is about. We added $1,686 in new capital, so we will see what we did with those new funds. We'll also cover any dividends received. That comes out every Sunday. Like I said, I typically invest at a minimum of bi-weekly. It's pretty much every week, let's be honest. I do something every week. I think this year there might have been 1 week where I didn't do something. And I cover all my investments into this portfolio on this channel. I do not have a paid Patreon account, nor do I intend to ever have one. We all have enough to pay for, so it's free to see what I'm investing in. But if you'd like to help out the channel, dropping a comment, liking the videos, and subscribing really helps out tremendously. I also do have a Webull link down below if you want to use that to set up your own brokerage account if you don't have one. Whatever the promotion is right now, you'll get some free stocks. I'll get some free stocks whenever you put money in that. You don't have to use it. That's perfectly fine. That's up to you. I also use Ally for my main investment account. That's what I cover in this channel is my main dividend growth account. My Webull account is very speculative in nature. I'm taking some risk on some more speculative and high flying stocks that if it hits, great. If it doesn't, it's not very much of my portfolio. I might be putting $40, $20 in here or there just to, let's say, gamble with. And if it hits, great. But if it doesn't, it's no more than I can afford to lose. Like I said, if you want to use that Webull link, that would help me out, but you don't have to. Now, in today's video, like I said, we will be covering the recent portfolio activity. So we will see what happened in this video, what dividends were paid out, and what we purchased with this new capital. I'm also, if you noticed, trying something new. We had some suggestions from some viewers that maybe they'd like to see my face, make sure I'm not a bot or something along those lines. I am a real person. I am actively managing this portfolio here. This is my channel. I am Shane. So very nice to meet everyone out there. Like I said, if you tuned in very early on, I did show my face early on, but kind of went away from it just because I'm still in the workforce. I still do work every day. I don't have a huge following, but I don't want to be messed with out in public either. So I chose not to do that. But if this is more to people's liking, maybe we'll do this in the future. We'll see how it's received, and I may adjust back to the old way I was doing things. I may keep doing this. I don't know. I may just adjust this to. I mentioned on a comment to a person in the comment section on one of the videos where I may put together a Saturday video where I cover the news of the week and the upcoming week, and maybe that one I'll show my face, and these other ones I'll just keep the way I've been doing them. They're comfortable. It's not distracting having me in the middle of the screen talking to myself, so to speak. But anyways, let's not ramble. Let's get into the video and see what we added with the new funds here. We will actually start out with dividends paid like we always do, and we had 3 companies pay out dividends this month. We had Realty Income, ticker O, out of the real estate sector. They paid out $25.12 in dividends, and that went right back in. We do have the DRIP set up on this particular portfolio, and for those of you who may not know what DRIP stands for, it stands for Dividend Reinvestment Plan. Basically, whenever a company pays out dividends, they automatically go back in and buy shares of the company that paid out those dividends. So as we said, Realty Income paid out $25.12. That automatically got reinvested back into Realty Income and picked up 0.3894 shares of ticker O. Prudential Financial also paid out dividends, ticker PRU. This is out of the financial sector. They paid out $62.90. And that went right back into Prudential Financial and bought 0.62858 more shares. Whirlpool Corporation paid out $42, and that went right back into ticker WHR. This is out of the consumer discretionary sector, picking up 0.2922 shares of Whirlpool. all told, added passive income by the portfolio. Now, this is a great example right here of what they call the dividend snowball effect, basically passive income created by the portfolio itself. I didn't have to add any new funds to this. The portfolio is now generating passive income, $6.23 paid out on the year. So that basically means if I don't add another dime into this portfolio, the funds that are already allocated to the companies, that have picked up shares in these companies, they will continue to grow, and every quarter, or in O's case, every month, will buy more and more and more of the shares of those companies, so long as I have the drip set on. If I take the drip off, then obviously that those funds, the passive income, would accumulate and it would be cash in the portfolio. But as long as the drip is set on, this portfolio will continue to grow now, and that snowball effect will continue to go bigger and bigger and faster, especially as I add new capital and the dividends are paid out. All right, so those are the dividends paid out on the 15th. And those were the only dividends paid out. So now we will jump to new capital added. And on the 12th, we started adding new capital. So obviously we added more than one day, because this does not equal the full 1,600 that we saw on the first page. But on this day, we did add $246.05 in new capital. And with those funds, on the 12th, we added 11 shares of Medical Properties Trust, ticker MPW. This is a REIT in the real estate sector. And we picked up those shares at $11.70. And we added 4 shares of Omega Healthcare Investors, ticker OHI, also a REIT. And both of these companies focus on healthcare facilities. That's what they're both in. And we added those shares of Omega Healthcare, 4 shares, ticker OHI, at $29.35. And these new funds, $246 added to the portfolio, added additional passive income, $22.32 paid out on the year. So whenever these shares kick out new dividends, they will kick out this $22.32 plus the other shares that are already in MPW and OHI. So it would be significantly more than this $22.32, but that's just based on the new funds. And we weren't done on December 15th. We bought a significant amount here. This is where we added the majority, the bulk of that 1,600. We added $1,440.32 in new capital here. And with those funds, we picked up 7 shares of Huntington Bancshares, ticker HBAN. This is out of the financial sector. We picked up those 7 shares at $13.67. We added 2 shares of Enterprise Product Partners, ticker EPD. This is out of the energy sector. We added those shares for $24.03. We added 2 more shares of Owens Corning, ticker OC, for $90.66. And this is one here, Owens Corning. If you caught my dividends to buy for December video, Owens Corning was one of the stocks I was going to focus on for the month, as was Ally. So whenever I put out those videos, that is indeed what I'm looking to focus on and add to the portfolio that month. This is a relatively new position. I think I've got 6 shares now here, and Ally is a relatively new one as well. So I'm trying to build these out, and typically when I do that, that's what it is. I'm trying to focus on building out a particular sector or stocks within a sector for that month. So when you see those videos, that is indeed what I'm looking to purchase. It's not just a video of stocks that I think are interesting. But anyways, Owens Corning, ticker OC, we added 2 shares at $90.66. We added 10 more shares of HP Inc., ticker HPQ. This is out of the information technology sector, and we added those 10 shares for $27.59. We added 10 shares of Intel Corporation, ticker INTC. We added those 10 shares for $27.55, another one out of the information technology sector. We added Bank of America, ticker BAC. We added those 10 shares at $31.68. Bank of America is out of the financial sector. And another one on my December stocks to buy list here, Ally Financial. This again is where I bank. This is my main bank. They hold my main brokerage account, this dividend growth portfolio that we're looking at here. Both my kids' custodial accounts. I also have a high yield savings account with them right now. The interest rate for their savings is up to 3%. So if you're not getting, at least 3% in your savings account, maybe start looking around for another one. I know there's a couple other ones that are offering 3+% in savings. So if you've got money just sitting around in a savings account and you're getting next to nothing in interest, I would start looking around, because a lot of these online banks like Ally are starting to raise rates significantly now that the Fed is raising rates as well. But anyways, 10 shares of Ally Financial, ticker ALLY, out of the financial sector at $24.71 per share. And with these stocks added to the portfolio, that added $58.50 in passive income as well. So with the dividends paid out, the purchases we made on the 12th, and the purchases we made on the 15th, we added all total $87.05 in additional passive income to the portfolio. And as we saw on the first slide, $1,686.30 of that new funds, these shares here, as long as the shares we picked up on the 12th, that's what we bought with those. So now we will do a quick overall portfolio update here. The current total value of the portfolio is down a little bit. I think we're down about $4,000 all told. I think it was about 3%. And the current value of the portfolio is $100,406.23. Dividend yield is up. A lot of the stocks that we bought this month, the MPW, OHI, for example, high yielding stocks, MPW and OHI both around 10%. For REITs, several others were high. Intel Corporation is over 5% now. Even Ally Bank is up almost 5%. So as these stocks pull back, that's the great thing about it. Again, I think I've mentioned it before. I don't mind seeing red, right? I don't mind seeing red in my portfolio. It means that my dividend yield is up, my potential future stock price, my potential future gains in the stock price go up, my risk goes down. Believe it or not, as these companies get cheaper and pull back, risk goes down, right? Because you're paying less for the shares. And so I don't mind any of that. It makes my dollar go further, my dividend yield goes up, and that snowball can build faster and faster. So again, dividend yield currently at 5.314%. And really, this is what it's all about. The passive income produced by the portfolio, the annual dividend income, it keeps growing. That snowball, that dividend snowball keeps growing as I add new income, as the dividends in the portfolio pay out more dividends, and repurchase shares of existing companies. This dividend keeps on growing faster and faster, and currently sits annual dividend income, passive income, holding great companies as they grow. As time continues to pass, this will continue to grow as well. $5,335.75. That's what it's all about, in my opinion, the passive income paid out by the portfolio. And a quick run through the sector allocations. Communication sector is sitting at 9.3%. Consumer discretionary is sitting at 8.4%. Consumer staples sitting at 6.5%. Energy is sitting at 8.48%. Financials, 4.98%. Healthcare is sitting at 9.44%. Industrials at 2.54%. Technology, 12.96%. Materials at 13.26%. No utilities currently in the portfolio. REITs and real estate sitting at 14.40 or 14.04%, excuse me. And still no ETFs, though I am looking at SCHD. I do like that for dividend growth. There is an iShares one as well I'm looking at currently. If I add anything, obviously you'll be the first to know on a Sunday portfolio update. I do other videos as well throughout the week. You'll catch a stock pick of the day Monday through Thursday. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, right? Hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever we put out any new videos. Like the video if you find value at it any time. Share with anyone you think that might find value in the videos. And drop a comment down below. What did you add to your portfolio this week? Any of the stocks that I've bought here, do you have in your portfolio? Or like I said, let me know what you're doing, what you're buying. I'm always interested to hear what's going on with you. That is really it. I hope you're having a great week. Hey, let me know what you think about me showing my face. Is it something you guys are interested in? Do you care? You know, it is a little distracting for me looking at my ugly mug over here in the corner or in the middle of the page. This is my backyard. We had a little bit of dusting this morning, so it was closer to this here this morning. Actually, my daughters are both hoping for a white Christmas. Hopefully you are all gearing up for the holidays and have your Christmas shopping done, or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever your holiday is. Happy holidays to you and a happy new year. It's quickly, this year has really flown by, and this month is really flying by as well. And as always, appreciate you stopping by. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to show me some love. Hit that thumbs up, ring the notification bell. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the video. I do personally read and respond to the comments. I'm always interested to read your questions, opinions, suggestions for future topics, or constructive criticism. Go ahead and drop it all down below. Hey, if there's something you don't like, and specifically if you don't want to see my ugly mug on the videos and you just want me to give you some information, put that down below as well. And this is Shane signing off, wishing peace and prosperity to you and yours. And remember, financial security comes to those who take a vested interest. Hey, thanks for stopping by. We will see you in the next one, and I hope you're having a great weekend. People have asked me if I really read these. I do read these every time, so I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing in this presentation should be considered financial advice, so I'm only sharing my opinion and investing journey for educational and entertainment purposes. Investing involves risk. You can't lose money. You should never invest any amount you're not comfortable losing. Always do your own research, invest based on your situation, circumstances, and select criteria, or seek the advice counsel of a certified financial advisor.